Hello everyone, welcome to the Page Between Oracle channel. I am Paige and we're here to do another for the series, The Page Between Messages Finding You. Thank you all for being here. Those brand new and those returning, welcome and welcome back. I hope that the message that you came here to receive is here for you. Now this is where we go into a little deeper dive and we look into the book of each of the cards so that you can get the true meaning that the author not only your own intuition, using your own intuition, but it's a time where you can see truly what the author had in mind with the cards. So if you want to pause the video or not, or not, but a suggestion to you is to pick one or three questions. One question for all cards or a question for each of the cards. And that's what I mean by if you want to pause the video, now would be a good time to do that. So we're going to pull one card from each of the decks. We're going to use Shamanic Healing, Mystical Shaman, and then the Tree of Life. We'll begin with this Shamanic Healing card. Let me get this out of the way. This is for all those tuning in, messages finding you. This is a timeless message, so anytime that you stumble upon it is the right time for you. New beginnings. That's a nice start. Let's see, number 2. Water, emotion, energy, all life-affirming and life-giving. Patience is the key. Once the dulge of emotions passes, you will see that left in its wake is a wondrous new day, a rainbow of possibilities. You do not get attached to the emotions that surround the situation. This will only attach your identification with the emotion itself, giving it more power and hindering the release, so that the door to your new beginning will not open. Sit in the emotion, cry, journal, talk it out with a friend and let it go. Perform a ritual if you are called to one. Place your feelings on a bit of paper and let it go, whether through water or fire. Both excellent transmuting elements. Be thankful for the experience of the situation and proclaim to the Creator that you are ready for the newness that is about to come into your life. All right, let's move on to the Pocket Shaman. For messages finding you, those tuning in, timeless read. This is the Tree of Life. The essence. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it's important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. The invitation to find health and balance in your life reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head, or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. The medicine. What nutrients do you need to add to your soil to grow strong? The seed of the oak will not grow on barren ground or without the light of the sun. What dreams do you want to awaken to create a mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator. All right, we'll move on to the Tree of Life. For messages finding you, for those tuning in, timeless read. Path is death, grief, rebirth, transformation. All right, let's see if I can find this card quickly. Running between, oh, these names are really hard. Okay, this path is Scorpio in astrology. This is one of those three paths referred to as the dark night of the soul. And it asks you to move from personality-led dramas into soul-led solutions and forward planning. Embrace the transformation. Chiron, the boat on the river Styx, who takes us on a journey to the underworld, which represents many things, not least death, but the death of what? Guidance. The death path is one that gets bad press. Let's be honest, and yet it's one that holds one of the greatest moments that can be experienced, transformation, which actually is what the New Beginnings card is talking about. What are you transforming? What have you transformed? And are you now ready to move into the rising phase of emergence? Focus on the rebirth, but don't negate the transformational process of making any attempt to skip past it with fake positivity and I'm okay plateaus. With this card, the roots of your discomfort will be obvious, and you'll be asked to see why it's no longer right for you. Loss is a part of every living thing's cycle. You're leaving the past behind, grateful in the end for the lessons and illuminations it has brought you, and you're awakening to a new light, a new depth in a relationship, at work, but ultimately in yourself. Comes from burning away what's no longer needed or wanted. The power in this moment is shifting in your favor. You're being called to use it with your highest intentions in mind. Activate. Look at those who have stirred the pot, those who have turned their back on you, and the chance to move on, I guess there should be a word added here, what they have given you. The next one is, we always thank our friends for their support. Thank the dissenters now for their lack of it. This will help you grow in greatness. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in our next read. Until then, take care.